Hello friends, we're back here for another RWBY reaction. Today we'll be checking out Volume 4, Chapter 8. Let's get it. Okay, so in the last episode we saw the epic fight of Qrow versus Tyrion. Easily the best fight in the show so far. We were able to see the Wise get, more or less disowned by Jacques. So she kinda has no more claim to the Schneeda's company. I mean, I get it. It's like she didn't have a choice in that matter. But she kinda already said that she's not interested working in Atlas, right? She wanted to be a huntress because that's gonna solve things. I don't understand how that works, but it is what it is. You would think that you would want to get into like politics, right? The government. That's how you solve things. You change the rules for equality and all that. But being a huntress, is that really gonna change stuff? Like, you can influence the government, right? By being a huntress, but why influence something if you can be that something? That's just me. I could be totally wrong about that, and that's fine. Leave it in the comments if so, or if you agree with me. Yo, is Qrow gonna die? Because that had to be poisoned, right?
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions.
Of
This
course.
is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. Qrow knows.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah,
And there are 4 of them?
yep, always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
You got it, John.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been
John
attacked.
makes it sound like
She
it's a
was
bad
young
thing.
and experienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything.
Mm.
We explained the situation and gave her a choice.
Yeah,
and
I
she
can see
chose.
why John would think
You were
that.
there. You heard
He doesn't. He's really in the dark in this topic. Well, yeah, Pyrrha did say yes, so
Why
That's
was
on
he after
her.
me?
didn't really have much of a choice though.
You definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait, and the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
So most of the people
Why not
who
just
know
travel
about
with us?
Silver Eyes are
Seems
bad
like that
guys.
would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's
Yeah,
being
that's
hunted.
a
The
good
schools
point.
are being attacked. All
Why
for what?
aren't you traveling with
What
him?
is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Was he trying to capture like Tyrion or one of the
Would
other
you
3?
sit down? You're stressing me out, kid. Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, Two of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all
Wow.
that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
Damn.
Creatures of Grimm.
You
Wow.
guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. The younger brother agreed. This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose, to have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
Yep.
But what does that have to do with us?
Imagine that being born in a
See, the
world
four gifts
where
to
Grimm
mankind,
was already
knowledge,
there.
creation, destruction, and choice aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant. Each of
Ooh.
them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose: guarding the relics. Ozpin's
Ah.
predecessor founded
So
the
that's what
schools, built them around the relics
who's
to
this?
act as a fortress.
Raven was asking
Not only
about,
would they
like,
be
does
easier to
Salem have
defend,
the relic?
they would be
So she's
constantly
referring to the
surrounded
beacon
by
relic,
trained
right?
warriors.
Or the relic
The
in
hope
Vale.
was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And, of course, keeping them out of her reach.
I also caught the part where they said
So,
the gods
yeah.
abandoned
There's that.
the world or remnant. So
Or
why did they
maybe
abandon the
Salem?
world?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Okay, so we do see we learn about Salem's motivation.
You can always go in and say hi.
So she just
I
wants
don't want
to
to bother him.
get the
A
relics and
father's
I don't
never too
know,
busy for his daughter.
Not
rule
all
the
of my friends
world
pick
or
really
destroy
well.
it, you know. Maybe just world domination. That's like the
Hmm.
typical bad guy
What?
motivation.
Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
That's very interesting to see to hear. So the parents don't really know Blake as well because she doesn't really talk.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
I.
Please, come sit.
I made you coffee, Daddy.
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're.
Nonsense.
Whew.
I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, Actually,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose.
Awkward.
Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
No more armor, don't you think?
Aww.
I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Come on, Dad. Make her like. Let her dress up like a
Why?
little slut.
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
What did you do?
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake.
Yeah, that's the trouble of being a parent,
We
right?
never held
You
anything
kinda have
against
to
you,
love your
and
kids
I
even
never
if, you know,
feared
they
would
don't
fail.
deserve it.
The
Otherwise,
only
you look
thing
like the
I
piece of
ever
shit.
feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
Ooh, that's actually true.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
'Cause school is out.
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! How are we going? It's a family moment!
Oh my
I
god,
really
son.
don't like you.
This isn't the bathroom.
So let's say we believe all
What
this.
an ass.
There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know?
Yep.
Why isn't Atlas
This
going
is
after them or
organized
Mischief?
crime,
And
baby.
why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
I don't think
I had
I'm
the
ready
same
to fight.
questions, too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that.
I'm sure Qrow is tired of hearing
Salem's
that.
smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other.
Yeah, man.
She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
So true. We haven't really seen Salem be, you know, at a position of disadvantage
All right.
so far.
So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, vacuo.
Yes.
Hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to
Yes.
fight against other thieves and scoundrels.
Dude, I wanna get to
Take that.
Vacuo now.
Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So,
Like the land
we're
of
on our way to
thieves
the
and
headmaster.
scoundrels.
Haven't heard from him in a while.
But there is honor
Before the
among
attack.
thieves. That's what I wanna
I'm
see,
hoping
man.
he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some.
So we're
sleep.
probably gonna see the headmaster of Mistral
Yeah.
or Haven
This is
either
a lot
this
to take
season or
in.
the next season.
And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
But you know the crows are a sign of bad luck. Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do.
Oh.
It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
What?
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends
Hold up.
and family.
Oh. So like the time Tyrion attacked, then he fell through the the house, and that's why Qrow didn't want Ruby fighting Tyrion because the bad luck could affect her and she could get hurt. That's probably what happened, right? The bad luck caused like the beam to. It's either that or there was something there I didn't see that caused the beam to fall, or it's just the random bad luck. But damn, what a semblance. Kinda speechless for that. Like, what kind of life do you have when, every unfortunate thing that happens, you have to second guess yourself and think, like, was that me? Did I cause that? Because, shit happens, but there's shit happens and there's shit happens because of my semblance. So it kind of makes sense why Qrow is like on the road all the time, doing missions, because he can't really stay with a group of people without, shit hitting the fan. What a tragic character.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
And the way he said it, he said something like,
Yeah.
that's how I got my name. So like when he was a baby,
Where are you going?
did they notice that bad luck was happening
Taking a
because
walk.
of him and then they named him Qrow? Like did they have...
Something else you want to tell us?
Oh...
Not tonight.
Oh... But that was a raven. It said Raven Crows. So it's... So a raven can turn into a raven and
No
Qrow
concept
into
of
a crow?
privacy,
Is that
no respect
is that what's
for personal
happening?
space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh.
Look,
I wonder if
promise
that's
you,
part of the
I needed to
semblance
find you to
or
talk to you.
completely
What, son?
separate or
What
some,
could be so
something else.
important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the white fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
Because yeah, crows
I told you. I'm not
are
here
a
to
sign of
fight
bad
the
luck.
White Fang.
But
I'm not here to
what
fight
are
anyone.
ravens a sign
I'm
of?
here to
Like
rest. Don't make her think that
Teleportation?
and just see my family.
What?
Your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Mm.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's a person. Okay.
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
Alright.
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Nice.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The poison is starting to affect him. Yo, is Qrow gonna die, man? Like, we just lost Pyrrha and Robin. Or, not Robin, Torchwick. So I was just watching some Batman earlier, and you know, it was like the the one where Joker like kills Robin at the start, and Batman kinda, you know, chases him down and shit. So wow, pause here. So what an episode. We learn about so-called there's two gods of light and darkness. You know, something I learned about this show is you're not gonna touch on something if it's just whatever. Because, you know, everything you touch on are gonna be significant. If you call back to volume 1, the whole Ruby and Wise fiasco just was just like in one episode. So they were like, or you know, two parts of one episode. So it's one of those things where, yeah, you know, if something like that type of drama, we have to hook it up in one episode, then this storytelling has to be, you know, important to the plot. So there's two gods, they made the world, they made whatever people, Grimm, and for some reason they left Remnant, and but they left the relics, and the relics are supposed to be powerful things that can change the world if you have all of them, which is what Salem wants. She wants to get. It seems like from the previous episodes, she doesn't have the beacon relic yet, because she's kind of looking for them there. So yeah, and what else did we learn here? So yeah, Blake and Son's going after this ninja, and Qrow is apparently dying. So yeah, I guess that's it. If you guys like the episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.